also went to Gandhi's tomb. Gandhi was buried there. We couldn't wear our shoes. Couldn't wear our shoes out there because it's considered sacred ground. That's where he is buried. We went to the Taj Mahal, and of course, of all the days for it to be foggy, they said this was the first day that they'd had with fog, and who knew when. So some of the pictures are kind of cloudy. You can just barely see back here in the back, Taj Mahal. This is the entrance to it.
We could see it just fine there,
Yeah.
but it didn't come through well on the pictures.
Right. This was one of the entrance gates to it. Huge, and everything's done symmetrically. There's the Taj Mahal.
This was all built in the mid-1600s too, and when you think
without the aid of computers, cranes, all manual labor. There's Leslie in front of the Taj Mahal. There's us in front of the Taj Mahal. There's me holding it up, just so you know.
And he sucked in his gut.
It got a little, as we were there longer, it got a little brighter. And so some of the pictures turned out a little bit better. But it's just amazing how huge it is. These little things here, those are people.
And on those towers, there were guards with machine guns
Right.
looking down on us.
We had a tour guide that went with us, and he said there were 12,000 people that were employed to protect the Taj Mahal with guns. He said at the presidential palace, there was only about a tenth of that number, and they didn't have guns. But they protect the Taj Mahal. It's made out of all kinds of different marble, and the Indian marble, they took a flashlight up to it, and it would glow. This guy's chipping away.
He's chipping away, so we just went up and picked up
These
the
little
trash
pieces
off
are
the
coming
ground.
on, and us Americans are going, we're scooping them all up.
Hey, we got a piece of the Taj Mahal.
We got a
That's
piece of
pretty
the Taj
cool.
Mahal.
So we didn't have.
We got our picture taken on one of the sides. This is a scaffolding around it. You can see the people up there on it. They said that's how they actually built it. Was they would lay the marble in place, and then they would build earthen ramps up around it and build it higher and higher. And then as they got it all built, they took the dirt away. This was one of the entrances, gates, this long colonnade, and our tour guide said this makes a nice frame for the Taj Mahal. So then we went to Amsterdam, and while we were in Amsterdam, we went to the Anne Frank house. Anne Frank house, she was the Jew that wrote her diary that protected the Jews until they were finally captured. Marsha saw the sign, so I took it. Sorry, we're hoping. This is one of the streets along in Amsterdam. Beautiful buildings there in Amsterdam. And this was along the canal, taken from the boat that we were on. Our ministry actually got a bonus. Back in 2006, when Marsha and I went to Ukraine, we met Nastya in Ukraine. At that time, she was 14. She's now going to the university, one of the universities there in the Netherlands. And we've kept in contact with her by email and instant message. And we've sent her some presents. She's actually sent us a couple care packages. And so we actually got to visit with Nastya when we were in Amsterdam for about 5 or 6 hours. She spent the night in the room with Marsha and me, and then she went to the train station with us, and then she left from there. On the plane, as we were getting ready to come home, we were sitting there waiting for it to take off, and they had these pictures of the path that we're taking. And I thought, man, I hope we don't do that. They had a loop right there. It's like, can't decide whether we want to go or not. One of the things that I took away from this mission trip one of the nights that we were singing, this was, I think it says Alleluia. Alleluia in their language. Several times on our trip, there were needs that came up, and as a team, we stopped to pray. We were in the hotel in Rajamundry, I believe. No, this was Vijayapatana. And one of our team members had gotten an email saying that one of his church members was getting ready to face a very serious surgery. And we stopped as a team and had prayer right there. As we went over on this mission trip, some people thought that it was a vacation. And we did get to see the Taj Mahal. We did get to visit Amsterdam and Gandhi's tomb. But we were on 7 different airplane flights. We were on 4 train trips. I couldn't tell you how many times we were in buses and how long we were in them. Most of the bus trips were at least 4 hours. Those of you that helped support us, your money went to help encourage the missionaries there. And I can tell you, they were definitely encouraged.